Thank you very much, everyone, for being here tonight for the first ever focus group.
Well, yes, it's true. The first ever focus group is off and running, and it was a wonderful night. There were almost 20 of us in the room. The first night was for us to all get to know each other and to just start with baby steps. And it was so fantastic to have a broad group of people from their late 20s up until their 70s with all different levels of photographic skill. It means there's a lot of wisdom and ideas in the room.
And what's it all about? Well, it's actually, from my perspective, it's not just about photographers, it's about image makers. So tonight we're all photographers, and that's fine, that's amazing. I'm also very interested in filmmaking, so cinematography, but also digital artists and other forms of artists are very welcome, because I want this to be a community where we're all sharing, and there's things that we could learn from cinematographers or fine artists that we maybe as photographers don't ever think of. So it's open to image makers.
A big part of focus group for me is understanding what the group is interested in and what the group is after. So what we did is we got everybody to write on a sticky note 2 of the most important things they'd like to learn. And from there, we'll build an understanding of what we're going to do and what direction we're going to head in. So this is Focus Group. And these are the people of Focus Group. Thank you all so much for making us who we are already. And now we begin to take shape. We begin to get focus.
It's a long journey, but it's been an amazing journey. And during that time, I've made books and calendars and cards. I've worked for the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra for 10 years. I've travelled with Intrepid on some of their tours into China, Mongolia and Russia. I did their first ever tour and photographed it for all their collateral. I've ended up here in this beautiful space, and here comes a young man in. Come on, slide on in. I'll just pause.
Hi, good.
Grace. Do I know Grace? I do now. I got into photography because of my passion for photography, and we are all here tonight because of our passion for photography. So I love the image, I love the moving image. I actually wanted to be a filmmaker first, and photographer was a very close second, but I realised that making films took a lot more resources, time and money, and you actually had to, hang out with other people and get along with them. And back 30 years ago I was quite shy, and that was way too difficult. But now I'm moving back more into the moving picture. So I'm here and have been doing this for 30 years because of passion. So I love this, and I love that you guys are here, and I can't wait to share it all with you, whatever we want to do. And that's what tonight's about, is working all that out. Mark, over to you, my friend.
I was going to say stretch it.
Oh, stretch it. Okay, stretch it.
That's all right.
So next is my rendition of Come Fly With Me by Frank Sinatra. That's lucky because Mark's ready. No, he's not quite. Actually, you've reminded me, I'm going to jump completely off script here for a second, but I thought, as shy photographers, we would love to have one night after we finish a karaoke session, wouldn't we? Anyone who's interested, let me and Michelle know. It might just be me and Michelle by that reaction there, but if anyone else is into the idea, not tonight. That would be too much too soon. I know we don't know each other well enough yet.
Anyway, so my name's Mark. Welcome again to Focus Group. So I met Matt about in 2005. My background, I've been sort of working, managing, and owning sort of galleries. And then in 2005, I had a client who was looking for some Melbourne prints, photography prints, and everybody had sort of known at that time Maddie's black and white shots, and so we sort of went to his studio in Gardendale, and at the time, 2004, 2005, he'd started sort of dabbling in canvas printing, and colour photography, and obviously Melbourne's alleyways and that sort of style. So, cut a long story short, Matt sort of put some stock into the gallery I was in, and pretty much sort of exploded from there, and everybody sort of got to know his street photography, documenting the vibe and the pulse of the city. Cut to now to manage Matt's gallery, the art space, look after exhibitions, run events, book functions, and pretty much look after his day-to-day runnings of the space.
So this has been our first ever focus group, and we are so excited. Thanks so much for joining me. Please share, please like, and of course, please subscribe. It helps to get the word out there, and it is very much appreciated. And of course, if you click on the bell, you'll always know when the next film comes out. Focus group will be monthly, and within a few months, we hope to go live so you can be a part of it. Thanks for joining us, and please tell me, what topics would you like to see at Focus Group? See you next time.